Aww.
That was sad.
Yeah.
Even if it was him.
Yeah. Hey guys, today we'll be reacting to episode number 5 of the second season of House of the Dragon, Regent. We said that it would probably be Aemond, but I'm thinking about Alicent.
Yeah, I thought the same.
Like, why did we say Aemond? Because he's next in line?
No, because he was plotting a lot of things. He was making a lot of decisions without Aegon knowing.
I mean, he's next in line.
Yeah.
He is the heir.
Yeah. Let's see what happens now. Meleys is dead, and Rhaenys is dead. Let's see what Rhaenyra does about that, if she does something. I can't wait to see this episode, honestly.
Yeah. No more dragons, please. No more dragon death.
So we'll start watching right now. Please remember you can help us a lot by leaving a like, commenting, subscribing, turning on the bell icon, and that also you have the link to our Patreon down in the first comment. And there you have our reactions with extended cuts, no fadings, and a few episodes ahead of YouTube.
This video was brought to you by your Patreons. Thank you so much for helping us grow. To have access to all these exclusive rewards, check out the link in the description down below. Enjoy the video!
Ay, Corlys! He loved her.
Yeah. He's all alone. His son, his
Yeah.
daughter, his wife.
No.
And she was the one who brought sense and patience to him.
To everyone, but to him in the first place.
He might actually turn on Rhaenyra. Which would be stupid. She chose it for herself. Rhaenys.
Yeah.
I mean, she knew she would die.
Oh, no, don't eat that.
They don't have a choice. And the blockade is... It's hurting everyone.
Traitor dragon Meleys!
No!
Slain at Brook's Rest by your king!
Yeah, by your king. I know, how can they do that?
Mark my words, this is a black omen.
No. They don't like it either.
Meleys.
Rhaenyra will answer this.
Oi.
It's an abomination.
Yeah, it is.
Don't they realise we won the battle?
They don't want to win like this. Is that
It has to be.
Rhaenys they have there?
Yeah. What's left of her, because Meleys fell on top of
Yeah.
her.
Behold! The traitor dragon Meleys!
Oh.
Wait!
He had the hair.
He has the hair. I didn't notice the last time.
Because at the tavern it was dark, so
yeah,
I thought he was...
Yeah.
He just had grey hair.
You're so proud of yourself. Oh! He has the dagger. No, that's the king.
Oh my god.
They're making it seem that it's Rhaenys because they don't want anyone to know the state of the king. They said the king slayed it.
Yes.
And he must be alive. You don't put a body that's dead with so much air flowing.
Okay.
You close it up so that you can smell it. I have something to say about Helena, but... Later, yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, he's alive.
Is he alive?
His grace remains with us.
You know who did that? That was not Rhaenys.
What?
Oh, it was embedded in him. The armor. It melted into his body. Or his body melted into the armor.
I don't want to see this.
The sound.
Yeah.
Is my son going to die?
I'm afraid I cannot say. Now, if you'll excuse me, Your Grace, these next hours are most critical.
So don't bother me.
Yeah.
No, she should stay, actually, for him. Because even though he's unconscious...
Just stay there quiet.
Yeah. She's never there for him.
Ow.
Someone will have to rule in his stead.
Who's it gonna be?
One or the other. You or me.
What happened?
We took the castle at the cost of some 900 men.
Look at her in the eyes.
The king. Sir Kristen, what befell him?
His grace fought valiantly.
He's like a little kid.
And Aemond? What was his part in this?
I could not say.
Why not?
Because he doesn't want
Kristen
to.
Cole marches about the Crown lands unchallenged. We still have no ground army but the one we hope that Daemon will raise.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
The gentler sex, heretofore, has not been much privy to the strategies of battle.
There has been peace in our lifetime. You've seen no more battles than I have.
And no one would say that about Viserys. Not to his face.
Yes.
And he was the same. And even more chill than Rhaenyra.
Yeah.
Send to Maidenpool and to Cracklaw Point. Let them man their garrisons and give them stores or weapons if they find them wanting.
Vhagar is depleted after such a hard-fought battle.
Yeah.
If we can strike King's Landing before their dragon is recovered...
Then I myself must do it.
My queen, you are the crown.
What would you have me do?
Send my son. No, that's not gonna happen.
No, Baela.
Where are you going?
To Harrenhal, to treat with the Daemon.
I mean, it's not a bad plan.
Yeah.
Then I must be seen to act for her claim and mine. I can sit still no longer.
You'll get yourself killed.
By Daemon, you think?
The phrase. If his men had a direct route into the Riverlands, we would not have to wait for Daemon to act.
Oh?
She will not like it.
Then don't tell her.
Uh-huh.
Not until I'm away.
She should know.
You have no choice but to submit. Our terms are simple, Lord Bracken. Renounce the false King Aegon as a usurper. Bend the knee to me.
Do you?
We choose fire.
Then fire it is. He won't hesitate. Wow. Wow, that was a great shot.
I
Yes.
did not think they would be so eager to die.
You should have indulged them.
I need them alive.
Oh,
So he didn't.
They are pig-headed, intransigent.
They would rather burn than succumb. Exactly the kind of men I need.
but they don't want to be with you.
Then perhaps you could try less fighting and more
Talking?
persuading.
Right?
They are unyielding in battle,
Maybe.
but every man has a weakness.
Yeah, I was about to say women.
You take my meaning then.
Or men.
There are things the crown itself must not be seen to do. Show them your worst.
I am your servant, your grace.
Okay, let's see.
Are you listening?
My lady.
The Eyrie itself is impregnable. Unless, of course, we're descended upon from the sky.
You promised the Queen Rhaenyra 15,000 swords.
In return for protection. A dragon.
Then she has exceeded your terms. She sent 2.
Both still wet from the egg.
They are dragons nonetheless. I do not recall you specifying the size of the beast in your
Exactly
request.
what I was going to say.
The dragons will grow in time.
I don't have time.
No one has time. It is...
She should have said older dragons.
My sympathies for the death of your grandmother.
Did she know? Or did she just find out?
They speak around me, not to me. They would make me queen, but they wish to keep me here, confined.
I like this.
Yeah.
If I had been a son, a sword thrust into my hand the moment I could walk. Instead, I was given my father's cup.
Yeah.
And they know it. And Daemon as well.
Shall your evening meal be served here, your grace?
Not now.
How? Why do you interrupt
Yeah.
her while she's speaking?
Kristen Cole made a mistake.
Okay, let's hear it.
Yeah.
Parading a dragon's head through the streets like a prize of...
Yes.
But the people see an ill omen. They are afraid. Bread is scarce. They whisper to each other that when Viserys lived, there was peace.
But will whispers tear down stone? Or break shields?
Do not underestimate your subject.
And you think they will turn to me?
To the discontented, rumors are feed.
Give them food. Give them actual food.
There is more than one way to fight a war.
Yes. Yes. She should be the hand. She's listening to her in private like a hand.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
Also, what I wanted to say about Helena, I noticed while editing, and then someone in the comments of episode 2 that came out yesterday, or one earlier this week, you have to pay attention to what she says when she's saying something that makes no sense.
Yeah, nonsense.
I noticed when she was talking, I think it was with Alicent, or I don't know, she said something about the rats.
Yes.
And her kid was killed by a rat catcher.
Yes.
And then she said, beware of the dragon underneath the floor or something.
And I remember she said someone would lose an eye or give an eye for something. And I misunderstood it because I thought she was talking about someone and she was talking about the insect.
Mm-hmm.
But she wasn't, I think. Because then Aemond lost his eye.
Yeah. She can see the future.
Wow. She can see the future.
She can!
And she doesn't know how to express it.
No.
Wow.
If you pay attention to what she says.
Oh, interesting. I want to see more of that.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you to that person.
Yeah.
Who told us.
Well, we were slowly getting...
Realizing? Yeah.
But the comment confirmed it.
Oh, she sent this woman.
Did your grandmother ever tell you of the night she claimed Melees?
Oh, let's hear it.
He snuck into the dragon pit. My father was furious. His own mother's dragon, and she'd have none of him. But bent her neck to Rhaenys.
I think Caraxes is a better fit, though.
Yeah.
You are very like her in some ways. And with her gone, I must rely on you, I think.
Your Grace.
Oh?
Would you give this to your grandsire? I do not wish to stand alone.
Can she leave, or...?
You were always the strong one. The finest swordsman. Your brother had great love in his heart.
Is he having hallucinations again?
I think he is.
And who is this?
I don't know.
If only you'd been born first.
Is that his
My
mom?
favourite son.
Ew!
Oh my god!
Is the duck not to your liking, Your Grace? There's also goose, if you prefer it.
Daemon.
I believe Willem Blackwood is bringing House Bracken to heel. We must ready the castle to receive a great host. How does the work here progress?
Oh,
What work?
we're drawing water for the kitchens and lighting the forges.
Very well.
There's, of course, the matter of payment.
Oui.
Laris transferred his family's wealth to King's Landing.
Is there any gold left in your coffers?
Nope.
Enough to keep this small establishment you see fed and warm.
I shall guarantee the payment myself.
But I didn't finish.
You should address me as my king.
Ooh.
But you're the prince.
What would you call the husband of the queen?
The king.
The king.
Consort.
Consort.
That last bit seems unnecessary, don't you think?
Has he woken?
No,
Who will be the regent?
I'm not sure he will ever wake.
Oh my god.
You look proud of yourself.
Gods now.
He's gonna die.
A king cannot rule in his sleep. Now we must name a regent to take his place. Until he recovers.
Did you have a candidate in mind, Your Grace?
Me.
I myself served in this role with my husband. I am well prepared to do it again.
Yeah.
Played your part admirably in a time of peace, Your Grace.
But you're a woman, and this is war.
The obvious choice is his immediate successor, Prince Aemond.
He's not saying a word.
He's like...
Aemond is young. And his lack of restraint has already cost us dearly.
Ooh.
That is true.
Yeah.
But they'd rather have him than her.
My experience is needed here, at this table.
No offence was meant, Your Grace, but at a time when we must show strength.
Lord Laris.
Oi.
I agree, Your Grace. It must be Prince Aemond.
Oh.
This is the man that you're defending.
Yes.
They would turn on you on the first moment they had the chance.
But the hand speaks with the king's voice, Sir Kristen.
Oh my god.
Betrayal.
Aemond is the next in line.
It's agreed, then.
Oh well. The only reason you were regent is because Viserys must have said so. They don't want you
Or
here.
because Otto was there.
As well.
What is our standing in the Riverlands?
We would do well to send word to young Oscotali. It's only a matter of time before he inherits.
You should have seen it coming, Alicent. It was obvious. She's naive.
Yeah. She's showing how naive she is in the same way that Rhaenyra is naive.
Then let the gates be closed.
And if you don't say anything, nobody notices.
And someone cut down the fucking rat catchers.
That is right.
I mean, he's better fit to be king. I've always said it.
Yeah.
And he was the heir.
Maybe he lacks the experience to be patient.
For all we know, every road leads into the dragon's teeth.
Like the one they carted through the streets. You think Rhaenyra will let such an affront go unchallenged?
Have you been paid
for those machines you were forced to build.
The king has promised payment.
Oh, the machines, maybe the catapults or something?
The thing that they fire to the dragons.
Yeah.
Stay and wait for his empty promises, husband.
But we're leaving.
With them you can feed the mouths of ghosts.
Aww.
The doggy. He was still there.
That man didn't deserve your loyalty.
It is the order of things.
You know what he is.
Who?
What he has somehow become. Has your loyalty faded, or does it flourish only at night?
He never had loyalty.
He only likes you as a woman, but he doesn't see a woman as a ruler.
There were men walking, they were on fire.
Okay.
We have given the war to the dragons. The dragon rider should lead us.
I kind of see the point.
I agree, but you can't just leave Aemond with that power alone. And you should know it.
Have I not spared you? What we must do now is terrible. Will you preside over it? Is this who you are, Alicent?
Do not ask to be spared.
Look at that hair.
Yes.
No, you can't leave anymore.
Nope.
Big mistake. Huge.
This would never end up well.
Will they stampede them? Oh, she's white. Who's that one? That was Jace's.
Yeah.
Okay. So I agree with some of the things he did, and I disagree with some of the things he did.
Yeah, it is true, and I also said it. Aemond is better for the throne than Aegon was.
Yeah.
He studied a lot of things. Like, he's more prepared. But in the end, he's crazy, so...
He's impulsive.
Yeah. Also, what Sir Kristen said to her, that they have to do a terrible thing, and that she wouldn't like to do it. I think he's referring to
Killing Rhaenyra.
And, I mean, that's right.
Yeah. And Alicent doesn't want to. I just keep on thinking that they are both experiencing the same thing, not being heard by these men that think women can't do war. I really want to see how the small folk issue will develop, because this guy, he is a Targaryen.
But what do you think he's gonna do?
I don't know. Can he steal a dragon? To save his family?
But don't they need to know the High Valyrian?
Maybe it's with sentiment. You know? But, like, does he know? He has to know that he has Targaryen. Like, we know and we barely know him.
What?
That he has the blood.
He said it the other time.
It wasn't him.
It was.
It was?
Wasn't it?
No, it was another person.
Oh, so I was confusing them?
Yeah, I think you are.
Okay, so
there are a lot of Targaryen bastards among the small folk.
Yeah.
And I think something's gonna happen with them.
Yeah, okay.
So I want to know what happens, like, what does it mean?
Yeah.
Our hesitance does not lie in Rhaenyra as queen, nor in the ruminations of Lord Tully. Our fear lies in Vhagar.
Oh.
You fear a dragon, leagues away, when mine own sits outside your walls.
It's pretty different.
Yeah.
Do you offer us your protection?
I do.
This means you fight Aemond.
And the protection of my uncle.
No.
Daemon, I'm sure, has consented to this.
Mistake.
Queen commands. What do you want?
Larys Strong has been relieved of his castle. Does the Queen intend to raise up a new lord?
You want Harrenhal?
Oh, but Daemon claimed Harrenhal. You
Don't.
can't make promises unless you speak with Rhaenyra first.
For that, my mother will want more than your crossing.
Oh.
Bent knees.
I mean, he's trying.
It was a fair exchange, but promising Caraxes is not a good idea. That's a mistake, because he
promised Caraxes and Harrenhal, which is a conflict.
Yeah.
Oh, no, more hallucinations?
Something has to happen with this, because I just, it keeps on being like, okay, yeah, he's losing his mind. Okay, yeah, he's losing his mind. He's losing his mind. And, okay.
I hear strange things from Brackenland, from Stonehenge, and Lambswold, and Moray. What I hear in the wind. Children being taken from their mothers, men coming home to find their doors unlatched, their wives carried away.
War is a terrible thing.
This is not war. These are crimes against the innocent that any upright man would repudiate.
Surely you haven't mistaken me for an upright man. The Brackens had their chance to do as I required. They will perhaps think better of their decision if their children's lives are staked on it.
And once again, in the name of power, it's the weak and the women who must endure.
That fool Aegon is unlike to survive. The realm will suffer if Aemond One-Eye rules.
Aemond One-Eye.
I'd heard the same thing about you. But I'll cross you no further. I'm sure
Yeah,
your
but he's
tactics are,
older
after all,
now.
approved by the Queen.
It's different.
The people who support her will not be led by her. They look to a man for strength. Who's better suited to it, the High Towers with their scheming, or Viserys' first true heir? Rhaenyra is welcome to join me there and take her place by my side.
She wouldn't do that.
And if you lose?
Then I'll be dead, and none of this will be my problem.
Well, fair enough.
Pity, don't you think, that you never knew your mother?
He never knew her.
Fresh news from Stonehenge. The Blackwoods have overwhelmed the Brackens, and Lord Amos has pledged his banner to you.
Okay. Oh.
House Bracken is yours.
Ooh.
My castle is a tomb.
Oh.
Empty. Haunted.
I am sad to have missed its highest days. I wonder if any of them knew it was all for her.
That's so sad. Yeah.
Queen Rhaenyra wishes to name you Hand.
Really?
It's
Even the death of my wife does not content her.
it's not a bad idea.
She not asked enough of my house.
Yeah, but that's what I said. He doesn't want anything to do with her now.
Or does she think the position will compensate me for my loss?
Maybe.
Pledge your peace to King's Landing then. They will accept it most gleefully.
Ooh.
Rather, I would sail into the west and be lost.
You have done so before. At great cost to yourself and those who loved you. She flew to Rook's Rest of her own will.
Yeah.
In defense of her kin.
And she died.
She died as she would have wished to die, in the way I myself wish to meet my end.
Oh. Wow.
I will see Rhaenyra ascend the Iron Throne, as Rhaenys wished. As Rhaenys herself should have.
I think he needed to hear this.
Yeah. That was something Rhaenys would have said.
Yeah.
I would make you my heir.
Oh.
I am blood and fire. Driftmark must pass to salt and sea.
Okay.
So
That was wise.
Yeah.
Too. Yes.
Rhaenyra said it. She saw a lot of Rhaenys in her.
She was right.
You were correct in saying our best hope of an army is with Daemon. And I have perhaps erred in waiting for him to prove himself. I wish you to go to Harrenhal.
Oh.
Are you removing me from your council?
You and your house served my father well. And I know you will never accept the Hightower claim.
Like she's using that face that she is removing him from the council.
I ask you to reason with him.
No one can reason with Daemon.
She knows that. She's also punishing him.
That's good, though.
He would not dare.
Have you known Daemon to lack in daring?
Yeah.
Go now with haste. I'll send good men to see to your safety.
Have you any message for him?
No.
Tell him I would much like to finish our last conversation.
Oh, okay.
And she's punishing that guy as well because he is the one that suggested Daemon.
Yeah.
Like, okay, go get him.
Yeah.
If you think you can.
What is it, Sir Simon? Is the pudding now served?
The River Lords have come, Your Grace.
What godless hour is it?
The wolf. They are demanding to speak presently.
What is the hour of the wolf?
It must be midnight, right?
Oh.
See, I must begin here with a lesson in etiquette. Is there some reason you feel free to wake a king in his bed?
House Bracken have been brought to heel at the hands of Willem Blackwood. There have been complications.
Oh no.
Sacred steps on Bracken lands were looted and burned.
As were the fields and farms. The livestock was stolen, and our peasants put to the sword.
They pursued the women and the children.
The same way that the other woman said.
These beasts proudly carried the banner of House Targaryen. Red Dragon, on black.
On black?
Oh.
Have you looked after our girls?
No.
We should have expected nothing more from a man who ordered the slaughter of a child in his mother's arms.
That is a lie, and I will have the man who told it walk before me.
Oh, your man is half the kingdom, my prince.
We shall not raise our banners for a tyrant.
Well said, lady.
Yeah. Daemon, you must change your strategy.
Change your bed.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's curious to know what you can show him, but...
She got in. Or not?
No, she can't.
Oh, she's out.
She's so scared.
I have an errand for the Lady Missaria.
I thought she was dead.
Oh, he's part of the web.
I don't know if he's part of the web, but everyone knows her.
But you won't be able to come out.
She doesn't need to come out, maybe.
Melinda.
You'd be a great hand, Corlys.
Yeah, it is an honor, but it's a bad time to be hand as well.
Yes.
Well, it's there, it's yours.
Oh.
Was it worth the price?
Let's hear it. Oh. I wanted the prediction.
Yes.
At least you're there for him now.
He's breathing.
Aww.
That was sad.
Yeah.
Even if it was him.
Yeah. Yeah, it was bad. And she left.
Prince Jaceres, Your Grace.
Where are you?
Hi.
Visenya.
Vhagar's first rider. And the first wielder of Dark Sister.
Oh.
I hope you do not mean to use her as an example.
Why shouldn't I?
Oh, it was a long time ago.
Oh, that was a woman in charge?
I think it was.
Well, if she had Vhagar, I mean.
What is the mood at the twins?
He wishes for the phrase to be granted Harrenhal.
I'm proud of you, Jace. You've done our cause a great service.
Good.
Then why do you look angry?
You chafed at being prevented from action. Imagine, my lord, I'm a dragon rider as well. With a war being fought over my ascension. And yet, I must wait here.
Okay. Well, yeah, I would be angry. Yeah.
You are the queen. The tie that binds us. No harm can come
And
to
you
you.
are my son, and I did not give you leave to go.
You do not give me leave to go to anything. But who else is there? Rhaenys is dead and Baela cannot bear the burden alone.
And when Aemond comes hunting for you, your dragon is young.
Yeah.
Will you fly before Vhagar as Luke did?
Perhaps Daemon could...
Oi.
I mean, that's your only chance.
Daemon is not here.
You have more dragons.
But if all else fails, it is I who must fight.
Well,
Vhagar
yes.
is big, but Syrax is quicker.
So was Meleys.
Yeah.
Fought 2 dragons and one of them is slain.
Well...
Shall I fight for my birthright, or shall I wait here until we are all destroyed?
But if you die, then the cause dies with you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Jace would still be there, but...
I need dragons.
You have dragons! They are wild!
No dearth of dragons.
Yeah.
We have 2 large enough to stand against Vhagar.
Really?
They are called Vermithor and Silverwing.
The wild ones.
Okay, yeah.
There is Rhaenyra.
Yes.
Who nearly lost her life in her last attempt.
Aww.
And who knows?
There are those of our line who never ruled. Those who married into other noble houses. Their children born with other names.
Oh my god.
Blood would be thin. And yet...
The dragon will only accept a dragon lord to ride it.
Is he talking about the bastards?
Yeah. He is one.
Yeah.
And he rides a dragon.
Yeah.
That's why he said, and yet.
Yeah.
That's why we've been seeing that other guy.
Oh my
He's
god.
gonna be a dragon rider.
Maybe both of them.
Yeah. The guy in the bar.
Because there are 2 dragons.
Yeah.
Also, it would be great for the small folk.
Yeah.
Because these guys come from there.
Yeah. Yeah. That guy from the bar
is ready.
He's ready. He's a drunk. But he already pledged to her.
Yeah. That's
and
why
the other guy, the more honorable one, that was in favor of Aegon,
yeah,
Aegon is doing everything wrong, and Aemond as well, and his family is dying. He can't leave to help his daughter. He hasn't received payment.
Yeah, it's the best moment to convince him
Yeah.
to turn on the Greens.
Yeah, that could actually work.
It could. And I think Corlys is going to accept being the hand, which would be a good idea. So everything could go well. I don't know, and I don't think it's going to be that easy, but the chances are there.
Yeah. Also, Seasmoke was restless.
Yeah. He needed company,
Yeah.
as Massaria said. But who can ride him? I think Rhaenyra must have tried with him.
I think so, and he was not having it because his rider is not dead. He can feel it.
Yeah.
It would be betraying.
Yeah.
Even though it's his blood, he's her uncle, it would be betraying Rhaenyra. So maybe Seasmoke cannot be counted, but he could get involved just because he's a dragon. You know, like dragon fight. Okay, count me in. I don't know.
Oh my god! Wow.
Remember that dragon that Daemon was?
Yeah. What about that? Maybe he opened the path because it was him, the only one who dared. And now that he's done that, those dragons would be more accepting to new riders.
Vermitor and what?
And S something.
Those sound Vermitor. It sounds, I don't know.
Yes.
It sounds dangerous.
Yes. It is exciting, but every time I am excited, I know something bad can happen and will happen. So also, what about like the messenger Rhaenyra sent? What is she going to do? I don't know. Like, it was Messaria's plan, but what was it?
But now that she's there, she can go find the riders.
Yeah, but
we're assuming it's them, and it has to be.
It has to be. But what I'm saying is, now they are not communicated, and she got there before they had this idea, so it was not that.
But they have this guard. Maybe he can sneak in a message and sneak out a message. Okay, so I guess that's it for today's video. It was slow paced, but it picked up very quickly in the end. So I'm very, very excited about the next one. So that's it. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon to get notified every time that we upload a new reaction. Also, you have the link to our Patreon down in the first comment, and there you have our reactions with extended cuts, no fittings, and a few episodes ahead of YouTube. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.